Hey, it's MK and I am back for another layout. This one is using my scraps again for the Baby Got Scrap hop that we're doing, YouTube and Instagram. So whichever one you follow, that's where this will be. I wanted to run over my supplies that I have really quickly. I've got a bunch of random little embellishments that I picked out. Now this one here is a heart. Actually, there's two of them. This one is just not taken off of the carrier sheet, right? It's in there. It's in there somewhere. I just moved this one to up there so you guys could see that it's a heart, but the packaging kept getting stuck in my black bulky bin, and so I chopped it off. I got tired of it. Then I also have these black, oh my god, these black acrylic stars that are from a close to my heart Disney inspired paper kit, and they are shiny on one side, but I like the dull. I'm going to use the matte finish, I guess is what it's called. And then I also have some, oh golly, you guys, this is definitely letting you know how much I don't throw anything away. So I have all of these little arrow things that are from the centers of all of these arrows that I made years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even longer. And I have just this one full-size arrow left, but I didn't throw any of it away. I still kept it. And the best part is it matches this Heidi Swapp old school line perfectly. It's amazing, you guys. And then I also have this, I think it's My Mind's Eye Fun Day. I think it's My Mind's Eye, you guys. I want to say that it is, but I like all of the black elements with the craft on here. In fact, I was thinking about going and finding another craft piece, but I want to see what this all looks like first before incorporating that in. I also have my my title going on. It's called Kindergarten Rock, because the photos that I have are of my daughter and her friends way back in the day, like way back in the day, singing the Kindergarten Rock song, okay? Well, it's at the beginning, actually, of them singing it. Now, when I trimmed down my photos, this is a miracle, you guys. When I trimmed down my photos, they actually fit in these scraps. Like, I had this scrap, I trimmed my photo down, didn't even measure, and this is what I got. Now, this scrap is from a travel collection close to my heart. Again, years old. And so I had two of those with two photos that fit in there perfect. Then I had this other scrap here too that I plan on doing something else with, and then this third photo right here. I have two scraps from the Heidi Swapp old school collection, and I just love all the fun and funky colors. And then this one I plan on backing a cut file with, along with this scrap, and I'm actually going to take my alcohol marker and change the color of this scrap. So then that way I have green leaves, okay? And I wanted it to match, similar to, but not exact, the green that's in this, the dark green that's in this paper, okay? And then I have this, oh my gosh, you guys, this is like a polka dot vellum that I picked up from, I want to say HSN or QVC. Remember QVC? Is it still on? I don't watch TV, you guys. Is it still on? Anyways, that's where I picked this up. I have loads of sheets of these. I have like 6 or 7 more of these sheets, but look, they're super thick. Super thick. Great quality, I'm just saying. And I thought that these were perfect because it's just the right pink that is located in all of this stuff. Now, I have no clue what I'm going to do just yet. I do have my 12 by 12 allowance sheet that I'm allowed to have. And this is by Quick Quotes. Again, dating myself. Is there a year on here? No, there's no year on here, but it's just Jackson. It was their Americana line that they had, and I plan on using this side of it, maybe going this way. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference. So yeah, I have this. This is my base piece, and then I was going to have it going like blocky, I have no idea. And then of course I wanted my, is this a treble clef, you guys? Don't tell my daughter I don't know, because she's going to hate me. But I am going to back this cut file, and then I will be right back to finish up this layout with you guys. All right, I'll be right back. The first thing that I did was I sprayed my die cut with the Altenew Jet Black ink. And then I took a shimmer pen by Close to My Heart and outlined the flowers and the leaves in black shimmer. So, and then I'm going to show you guys the supplies that I used as well. I used that Old School, and then I colored the cream. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what color. I don't know what they are. But I was showing you guys that I did color that, and then I wanted to show you guys the difference between the blacks using the two different medias. So I already mounted my my photos that fit inside those scraps already, and now I was explaining to you guys that I wanted to mount my large photo to make it look like the images in this Old School paper. And I basically just am, you know, like using what I have to make the colors, you know, in the corners, like the paper. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like a one of those quilts. I think it's a grandmother's square or something like that, granny square quilt. I can't remember, but that's what that reminds me of. And so I just really wanted to do that. I am now putting all of my elements back down, and I do have to tell you guys, this Old School paper definitely has an up and down to me. It can't just be turned. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm adding all of my elements back down. I am rethinking it already because I'm like, oh, well, too big, and all my stuff is just too big. What do I do? It just isn't working. And so I got rid of that large polka dot right off the bat because I don't understand, you know, if I'm going to put a big sheet like that on a piece of paper and then cover most of it up, that wasn't going for me. So I thought that I would give up on the design and figure out where this large title is going to go. And these Fun Day stickers, they actually were perforated so deep that the backing of the sticker portion came off with the elements. So I just punched them all out, and then that way I was able to move them around my layout really quickly. So I decided that I want a black border around my old school print, and I did not have a scrap. Okay, so this is how weird I am, and you guys are probably going to be like, really? Just use it. So the idea is to use your scraps. I did not want to go in to reach in for a full-size black piece of paper so I can cut a 9x9 square. And so I did not have a scrap that was 9x9. It was only 8.5 by 11. Isn't that great? So I pulled out this strip of black that I had. I cut it at 1/2 inch, and I made my own background. I made my own like border around this, and I absolutely love how that black pops. Oh my goodness. It just made the layout. I don't know why, but it did. And so now I'm excited. Now I'm happy with how it is turning out. I'm tucking my daughter into the treble clef leaves, and then these are her two friends. Three. Sorry. I can't count. I can't ever count. These are her three main friends growing up. They were friends. I think Michaela moved away. Yeah, I think she did. But the other two have been like around forever. And so, yeah. So I just thought it was cute, and I got pictures of, you know, her and her friends being all sassy during this whole little song. I could. Oh, where are the words today? I just don't have any of them. So I am going to cut out quite a bit of this because I decided that I'm going to glue my letters down instead of placing them down and then picking them all up and gluing them down. I don't want to do that. So I glued them all down right off the bat and took out all of that gluing. And now I'm going to place out all of the rest of my embellishments around the page. And I didn't think about it until after the layout was done that all of my, what are they called? Craft? Yes. All my craft elements are all like, the treble clef is starting to not look part of this page. I should have found another floral image to tuck in somewhere on the right side of the page, just to make it look like there was a purpose to all the florals around this music note. And I was like, ugh, it just doesn't flow. It doesn't look like it belongs on the page, but I already glued it. So shame on me. I'm just going with it, but I don't realize that it doesn't really go until, when is that? Probably after I have all of my elements down. Oh, right here. This is where I realize that the treble clef is, if that's what it's called. I keep calling it the wrong thing. That's funny. If that's where, I just thought, how do I make this look like it belongs in here? And that's when I decided that I'm just going to add all the stars. All the acrylic stars that I had, I'm going to put around and make it look like they are flowing out of the stars and up around the music note. And so it's not a note, is it? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so musically challenged. It is unbelievable. And all the yellow pieces of these little arrows have gotten lost on the background where I originally wanted to put them. So I decided that I was going to take them off of the pattern paper and put them on the background paper. Now I'm just deciding, is more enough, or how many of these do I want? I really wanted to use them all, but I felt like it was too much. I really, really did. I do know that the red background on that arrow that I'm playing with now, I do know that it stands out, but there are red pieces inside that pattern paper, so it kind of works. But that's it. I took out all of the gluing because of the fact that I actually had to sit there and hold every acrylic piece down, and it was not fun. So I stopped the camera, totally finished recording, and this is it. I am done. I feel like it's a completed page. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little hop going on. I am having fun destashing my scraps. It is a blast. It is something that I always remember to do and set a schedule for. So I hope you guys will join us for tomorrow and see how we all in this hop are using our scraps. See ya.